Alright you guys, so I did a little bit of decorating. I really wanted to put the lights up there for like the longest time, and I finally did it, and I love it. It gives it like a homey vibe to my work area. It's so cute. I put my banner up that I made myself. It says Heavenly Boutique, and I put the little butterfly because that's a logo that is on my website. So I thought it was really cute to have that banner up there. I do want to put some pictures up there, but I'm still trying to figure that out, what I'm going to put up there. And then I did declutter all of this. So all of this right here, there was a bunch of like small pieces of vinyl that I did not use at all. Everything was pretty much mixed up. So what I did was I put all of my like most used products for like arts and crafts down there. I put all of my apparel vinyl in here, and I put all of my paper for my printers up there. This is my sublimation Epson printer. I have my mug press, I have my hats, I have my heat press right here, my baby. I have all my cups down there that I organized. I have a few that are up there. I have my most used products in the back. I have all my packaging and stuff like that, but I do need to find some railing to put there so I can just kind of grab from there as I go. So I'm gonna look for something like that. And then I have my Cricut right here. This is my other most used product. So these two, and then what I do order. I have all my cups right here. Got my most used product. All my DTF, my screen prints, my UV DTF cup wraps. All right there. This is my regular printer that I use for like orders and stuff like that. And then I just put two pictures up. It's me and my husband from our engagement pictures. And then this is the banner I made. I got this material from Hobby Lobby, and then with my vinyl that I got from my local craft store, I ended up just making it myself. And I kind of just try to mess with the logo as best as I could, and it really came out really beautiful. So I love it, and it came out perfect. So I'm really happy about how everything turned out. And so I have a beige and I have this gray one, and I'm just trying to figure out if I should just do both in beige, white, black, or this. Can't decide, but let's go ahead and get started. I'm so excited. Hello you guys, welcome back. Gosh, you guys, check these out. They're so cute. But I feel like the classics are the bomb though. But they're so pretty. Y'all, these are so cute. What the heck? These are actually really cute. I've actually considered getting some at my point in my life. Let's go ahead and look for that other stuff though that we were looking for. Oh, mira, right, so I'm gonna grab this Comfort Colors tee just because I don't want to order it online, but I thought it was really cute and I really want to do a specific design with my with this shirt that I have. We came to sit at one of these little massaging things. Oh my god. Alrighty, so he drew a cow. He's actually drawn all of those. And today he finished this portrait. It was pretty incomplete from like the whole mouth area, but it looks really good. That's something I could do. Hey you guys, if you didn't watch my last video, I talked about where I found breast lumps in my breast. So I found one week. A couple of days later I found another one in my other breast. So within that time frame, I just didn't really, I knew the first one was a cyst because they told me at the hospital the next day after finding it. However, the second one, when I found it, it was a little bigger. It felt a little different and it wasn't hurting like the first one was. And so I didn't really know what that was. I had heard a lot of different things, so I wasn't too sure what each thing could be. And I just didn't want to assume anything. However, at the appointment, they did tell me that I had breast cysts on both breasts. And so pretty much what happened is that I have complex cysts. They told me that this one on this side, so the first one was actually gone, thank God. So I'm really hoping that this one is gone too. But when I did go to my radiologist appointment, they did tell me I had a couple different cysts. They didn't tell me if all of them were complex. They just told me that I had a complex cyst. I'm guessing the other ones were simple, smaller ones. For the complex one, I did need to keep an eye on it because it has solid components within it aside from fluid, and so that could mean that there's possible suspicion in there, but so far it's benign, and I'm just praying to God that it remains benign for good and completely dissolves, because I would hate to, you know, go through something worse. But that's what they told me. They told me I'm a stage 3, which means, like I said, complex cyst, possible suspicion, but they are 100% benign. They just want to ensure that within the next 6 months it doesn't change, it doesn't look any different. However, I need to keep an eye on myself and make sure it doesn't get bigger, or there's no symptoms of anything like cancerous or anything of that sort. So that's what they did tell me, but I have faith in God that everything's gonna be okay, and you know, I'm just having faith in God for that. Secondly, I got my birth control out, which yes, and I'm really happy about that because it had a bunch of side effects with my Nexplanon birth control, which is the implant that goes in the arm. I actually have the scarring right here. It's almost healed. I put some ozone oil in it, so that's literally like the best product you can have in your home. It's really good. I didn't realize that a lot of hormone can cause breast cysts, so that was a possible factor. I hadn't actually had any within my like 20s at all until I got my birth control. That's when I started noticing a bunch of different side effects. Then I noticed my breast cysts, everything, and so I ended up getting it out. I feel like it was really a good decision for me. The whole experience was so cringy though, because I mean I was like, I could record this, but I'm not gonna do it because that is so nasty. I saw an actual video of somebody doing that and I was like, there is no way I'm getting this out, but it was a little stuck, and yeah, anyways, I was like, I didn't want to even experience that, but it's exactly what happened, so that's okay. Thankfully it did come out. They didn't numb me, they just poked me or something like that. I think there was like a little incision made, but it didn't even hurt. It was really, it was painless. I just felt like a little poke, and I felt the tugging, and that was it. But other than that, I didn't feel anything else, thank God, because I thought they were gonna numb me, and when I didn't, I was so panicked. I was like, oh gosh, I hope it doesn't hurt, but it didn't. And then lastly, since I did do a carrot juice cleanse, I did a video on that, and I wanted to do like a little life update and kind of just share something that happened to my body with it, and I just felt like blown away. So I guess long story short, when I was 18, I was on the trampoline, and I don't know, it was when I was playing popcorn. I was putting my shoes on and people were jumping, so I don't know if it was either that or when I was playing popcorn, but I ended up dislocating my pelvis, and they could not figure out at the hospital, or any doctor could figure out what was happening, because they didn't know I had dislocated my pelvis. And they actually hadn't done any x-rays or anything like that when I went to the hospital. They were just kind of feeling, I felt very sore. Like I actually couldn't even sit. I could not lay down right. I couldn't even go to school and like sit on a like an actual desk, like the normal like 90 position, I guess you can call it. I literally had to be laying flat like this, and in my bed I had to literally lay flat like a mummy type of way. I remember I was like that for 6 months and nobody knew what was happening. So one day I went with the chiropractor. He told me that my pelvis had dislocated. So you guys imagine, my pelvis was dislocated for 6 months. He had to actually undo do the whole like relocating thing. But after that, my back started messing up big time. And I was 18, you guys. Actually, yeah, I was about to be 19 when they kind of found out everything that I had dislocated my pelvis. After all of that, after pulling so many muscles and just there being days where I really couldn't walk, I couldn't even get up from my bed because I constantly felt the tug and it was very uncomfortable. I started realizing that I was getting this really cold pain going down my legs. So it was either always one leg or the other or both. And up till like this past year, I think I started getting it every single day for months. So like do different things. They tell you they can't really do much for you at that point. You can get injections or you can just put oils. I would do a whole bunch of oils and it did help a lot. To realize that it had been a month. Literally this week is like a month without feeling any sciatic pain. And you guys, when I tell you, I didn't realize it. I just hadn't felt any pain at all. And so me just being completely faded out from my pain, it's like, what the heck? And this is the first time in like months, years, that I don't feel pain. I mean, the constant pain was for months, but the actual pain had gone on for 8 years. So for me to go from 8 years to having a full free no pain month that talked about this cleanse, and it's just carrot juice, y'all. It's literally carrot juice and it has antioxidants called farcarinol terpenes, something like that. I don't know how to pronounce it right, but that's what it's called, farcarinol terpenes. I couldn't believe it. So I thought I would just share that little update too, because I feel like that's a huge milestone for me, guys. So I'll see you on the next video, and thanks for being here for my little life update, and I can't wait to see y'all in the next one. Bye.